Oh. We are working on it. Closed captions going earlier when I was testing this out, and they're not there. What is happening? This? Oh, come on, YouTube. I don't know why, but closed captioning isn't on anymore. So we'll just go ahead.
The mic's on?
The mic's on. The mic is on. Hello.
Like if I tune in, will we hear anything?
Hope so. Hope no one can hear us bumbling now. Echo, echo, echo. There we go. Okay. It's a big delay. All right, let's just go. We're sorry that we are starting late. We're gonna ramp it up slowly so people have time to join us and help settle.
What are we doing?
We are doing a podcast. We've done this 99 times before.
But this week on Close Talkers, we're doing it live.
We'll post a very staged photo of you to our story.
We have one person.
Is that you when you joined on your phone?
Nope.
Oh. Hello! Hello, listener! It's Chris and Robin. Hello!
You can't announce. You can't dox people.
Sorry. I won't say anybody else's legal names.
Using people's government names on the internet? What's wrong with you? So we're doing something a little bit different this week on top of it being live.
Yep. We are?
Well, we normally don't podcast while we're watching the episode, but we will be podcasting while we're watching the episode because it's a clip show and we didn't want to sit here through a clip show. We didn't want to sit through a clip show for no reason when we've pretty recently just watched all of these. I was thinking though, like it would be a very different experience. Like obviously I don't really have any interest in watching a clip show on the past 99 episodes that we've watched.
Yeah.
Because we crammed 6 years of Seinfeld into two. But I could see like if you were a casual fan, especially when it was like airing live.
This is the '90s YouTube. This is
Yeah,
all the best clips. You just get to watch them with no filler. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be funny.
I don't know. We're gonna see. And if you can hear the audio, maybe we'll get copyright strikes against us.
I think we're gonna keep it so quiet, and we're gonna turn. So the other different thing that we're doing,
We're gonna turn what?
we're gonna turn on closed captions on
Oh,
our TV.
okay. I thought you were gonna turn off the lights.
How did I do that?
I don't know. I didn't want you to do that.
Okay. Uh, one thing that's different is that we are going to Mystery Science Theater 3000 this. We're going to watch
Mm-hmm.
and talk over it and make fun of it
Mm-hmm.
and tell stories and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll sort of refer back to what's going on. We're also going to I'm gonna hit the and we'll start the episode so you can watch along with us if you've got it queued up. In season 6 on Netflix.
Is that really a great idea? We're being told that you can hear me, but you can't hear Katie.
Oh no. Okay. Stand by. You could hear me when I was. I'm also not really like comfortable yet. So hang on. Is this better? Please tell me.
I've had multiple listeners call in. The lines are lighting up.
No.
They said you are quote unquote mic off quiet.
Mic off quiet. I set this all up hours ago. Okay, vamp for me a little bit.
My brain went completely blank when you asked me to do that. So we're gonna Mystery Science Theater. We have our list of 10. Should I be talking into your mic so that if it does come back, people will be able to hear something? You want to just turn up your volume? Have you tried turning up your volume to make it louder?
Is this better?
You're okay. Talk again.
So yes, we're Mystery Science Theatering it. We're going to when I edit the episode, we're going to not edit the part that matches up with the episode. So in the future generations can watch along.
Preserving all of this for future generations.
Yeah.
Your levels are as good as mine.
I don't know what to tell you.
They're saying you can only hear me through my mic. Oh, is it the audio here? Is it voice meter instead of, is it my mic or is it voice meter?
Quiet for a second. No, I'm making it go. I got bars.
I've been told that I'm quiet and you are like a dull echo. Okay, hang on. Let's go.
Make yourselves a drink. I need our elevator music. So I can hear myself just fine with my headphones. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Hello? Oh, I can't hear myself at all.
Can you hear me now?
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. I'll say it into your mic. We are not doing video this time. So if you're trying to adjust your set, we couldn't pull ourselves together to do video tonight. Or audio, apparently.
Test, test, test. Just turn your gain up and see if it helps. No, that's your volume. Your gain's on the other side.
Also, I can hear the air going in and out of my nose. This has to be loud enough.
My mic is good. Your mic is not.
Okay, you gotta switch it to bi-directional, and then we'll talk right into each other's faces.
Hold, please.
How now?
You sound good in my ears, so that's good. Just scooch. Kids, you're not with the scooching.
It has to get closer to me, though.
That might be okay.
Okay. I really think I need to take a photo for the Instagram of how close we are sitting to each other.
Keep talking.
So if you didn't hear me the past 11 minutes, we're doing Mystery Science Theater. We're going to tell you when to start the episode and you can watch along with us and laugh. And there is no error with the video. We got a lot of stuff going on at home and we just could not bother to do video. So isn't this fun?
Quite.
How do you selfie? Can I turn on like the Facetune? Hang on a second. There we go. Oh wait, it's like for Instagram, it's gonna be this way. All right, let's go. We can't swear because it's live, so.
Fiddlesticks. I still feel like I'm much louder than you are.
That's just you in general, baby. Our normal settings, I have to turn you way down just so that we're on the same level. You're also much closer to the microphone. We could switch seats. I'm just gonna lean in real close.
I am much louder than Katie, is the feedback we're getting.
Okay, we're gonna switch seats. So when I edit this later, it's going to be funny because I'll just put that elevator music in and it's going to be so slick.
It'll be hilarious.
Okay, so we're going to go for it.
Oh, you know what? Maybe... Hang on one second. Keep talking.
We're going to go for it.
That might be better.
Talking. See, this is the theme of the podcast. We are close talkers.
And now we're sitting close together.
Our knees are on top of each other.
Oh, okay, I think I got the right setting for the microphone, and it's better now.
Okay, great.
You can lean back maybe a little bit.
Am I too close?
You're quite close.
Okay. Not Chris says perfect. Awesome.
Okay.
Who gets the pop filter? I think you need the pop filter.
Okay.
Oh my god. So how do we podcast? What are we doing?
Well, we don't normally do this.
I know.
This is our 100th episode, and we decided to switch up how we do everything.
Apparently. Literally in different seats.
Okay, we should get the episode started because it's a long one. It's a 44-minute clip show.
Oh, I didn't I didn't realize that. I thought it was like 20 minutes.
I literally told you that last weekend.
Well, okay. We're going to hit play in...
No.
Nope.
No.
We could have started up Netflix during all of this ridiculousness.
Netflix was started up.
It got tired of us and it turned off.
35 minutes ago. Okay, 100 episode special. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. And you know what? So right away, things are different. The opening credit sequence, what is this? What are these graphics?
This is very 90s.
It's also a different version of the theme song. Did you know that?
I have headphones on.
You should take them off now.
It was helpful for diagnosing.
I know, but now you should take them off.
The sound problems. I don't remember. Yeah, he talks to the camera here, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, this is super cheesy. I was going to say that I have no memory of ever watching this clip show, but maybe because like it's just a clip show, so like what does there remember about a clip show?
This part where Jerry's breaking the fourth wall and he sat down on his kitchen counter, I think, and he's talking to us.
Yeah. Looking right down the barrel.
Yeah.
So the clip shows don't really happen anymore, right? No.
Except famously the fake clip show on Community, which was very funny and a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Oh, we should talk about what we're drinking.
Yeah, sure. So we cracked open a delicious bottle of Jameson's Distiller Edition Close Talkers Triple Distilled Irish Whiskey.
We wanted it to say Close Talkers 100, but they're really stingy with their personalization and it wouldn't fit.
It was too many characters.
Yep.
Much like a Seinfeld episode.
Ha! All right, so they're into the clips now. They're, I don't know, did they announce which episode this is? They're just going for it.
They're just showing you clips.
Oh, is this the pilot?
They were talking about the pilot and just doing nothing, yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
like they aren't setting anything up, it's just moving.
Yeah, now they're in the parking garage. This is very strange. I don't know if we're going to talk through all 44 minutes, because this is the contest.
How much? So, growing up, obviously, I wasn't like super aware of the episode titles.
Right.
How much do you think of the titles when you're thinking of the Seinfeld episodes? Or are you just thinking about the one where XYZ happened?
I think of the titles more than I would have otherwise because I'm putting together the podcast and the RSS feed and the website. And so I'm writing the titles over and over again.
Is that just your way of reminding me that you're doing all the work?
Yeah, but I don't take credit for this debacle. I'm not blaming you. I just don't take credit for it. Oh, the smelly car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see what they're doing. Jerry and George are sitting in the cafe and they're pitching the show and then they're showing
the show.
Okay, this is very meta. Mr. Lippman's here. The gang's all here. So yeah, I had to write the scofflaw like 50 times. And
yeah.
Every time I wrote that down, I'm like, that's not the name of this episode. Terrible name.
So something I did stumble across, and I told you about this, but I don't think I actually read the list. And it was, I originally thought it was a alternate list of funniest Seinfeld episodes, but it was Jerry's funniest episodes.
Oh, wait, written by Jerry Seinfeld or the ones in which Jerry is the funniest?
The one in which Jerry is the funniest.
Okay, this is good.
Jerry.
This is good.
And I think actually there's maybe only 2 or 3 on the list that we haven't done yet.
Okay.
So number 10, The Library.
Okay.
Number 9, The Race.
Really? That's funny.
Number 8, a season 7 episode,
Okay.
with a spoiler title, which I
Okay.
don't think you're aware of, so I won't say it. Number 7, The Pony Remark.
Uh-huh.
Number 6, The Cafe. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Number 5, season 9 episode, The Voice. La la la. Number 4, The Soup. Number 3, season 3 is The Keys.
The Keys.
Number 2, classic season 7 episode, The Rye. And number 1, funniest Jerry Seinfeld episode, The Puffy Shirt.
Oh, no.
No. So one thing that we said we were going to do was, and we will do, is go through our own personal list of 10
best, not in any order, but just 10 best from the first 100 episodes.
Yeah, and when I did best, I'm going to caveat it. I didn't think it was the funniest, but I thought, like, I threw in like iconic episodes.
Oh.
And I was like, I can't leave these out of a list.
I did the opposite.
You did like just the funniest episodes.
The 10 ones that I like the best.
So 10 favoriteest.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll compare lists later on, and we'll see what they do. Or we could do that right now, considering we're not really watching this episode. Really.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what we're seeing right now.
This is about
the mail never stops.
Yeah, this was a pretty good rant, actually.
Yeah.
Do you like Newman as a character?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do, because
as a foil for Jerry, or
yes, because he just get a soupçon of Newman, right? With too much of him and Kramer together, like they're both chaotic energy a little bit. I liked them playing Risk though, but yeah, I like Yes, I like Newman. Do you like Newman?
I think he introduces an element, like a necessary element, right? Like,
yeah. Not everybody. Well, I was going to say not everybody can like Jerry, but does Banya like Jerry?
I think Banya loves Jerry.
Okay. But he antagonizes Jerry.
Yeah, but he's not meaning to. He's just like he's a golden retriever
with shark eyes and giant chiclet teeth. The pen.
Yeah, are you ready? I feel like they go back to Florida in the later episodes a lot.
Okay, I think I was missing it because I probably have seen, even though I haven't seen whole episodes, I've probably seen more from later episodes. Mm-hmm. And so I was confused that they weren't there more often, or they weren't with Jerry's parents more often. Sure. George's parents. Yeah. George's parents aren't in Florida, are they? Are they?
No.
Not yet. Okay, there's the puffy shirt.
The unveiling of the puffy shirt. This is the Low Talker episode.
I agreed to wear this, but I don't want to be a pirate. I do like the Jerry. I don't want to be a...
The whiny Jerry. You like whiny Jerry.
I do like whiny Jerry.
You like infantile whiny Jerry.
Because he's usually such a smartass, and he's losing in that scenario. Do you want to do our top 10s since we brought it up?
Yeah, I gotta go grab mine.
Okay. While Derek's getting something from behind me, because we switched places, I'm going to talk about our merch. I thought we'd have more merch by now, but these mugs are just perfect. You are wearing the Who Are the Guest Stars t-shirt, which I made you look for today, even though it's not a video episode.
We'll take some snapshots for Instagram.
Yeah. Why is my ice cube stuck to the bottom of the cup?
I don't know.
What did you do to it?
It's a water ice cube, but it sinks.
It's like fully
defying the laws of nature.
It's fully adhered to the bottom of... It is a coffee cup. Is that why?
Nope.
Oh.
It's just stuck to the bottom.
Yeah. Oh. Is yours stuck to the bottom?
Not anymore.
Oh. This is nice whiskey. It's got a little more fire than I remember.
Maybe I just haven't had whiskey in a while.
The Jameson's Black Barrel, or whatever that's called, is a little bit sweeter, in my opinion.
Okay.
Jameson's Black Barrel.
This episode brought to you by...
For legal reasons, we can't say Jameson's Black Barrel.
I like Russell Dalrymple. So they're doing... Is it The Pitch? Or one of those... Someone was straddling George and he took it out. Oh! The secretary? Smooching?
Tim Watley? Jennifer Coolidge? So Jennifer Coolidge lied. Did we talk about how she lied about her experience to get this gig? And she was like, "Oh yeah, I've been in like tons of stuff." She'd never acted in anything before.
Ah, good for her.
She just
she charmed her way in,
grabbing the world by the
hot dog
and doing what she wants with it.
So you have chosen what you think are the best 10. Can I go first? Because I just chose the 10 I liked the most. Sure. But I have to say, when I was looking at the list of episodes, I was reading the titles and I'm like, this isn't ringing a bell. This isn't ringing a bell. I had to look at our Instagram feed where I take a screenshot from each episode and put it up there and be like, oh, this guest star is ringing a bell for me. Now I know what this is about. And another thing, I had a hard time choosing 10.
Because you didn't have enough, or you had too many?
What do you think?
You didn't have enough.
I didn't have enough. I got to 9 and I'm like, that's enough, right? And then I was like, oh, I got to pick another one I like. And it's not that I don't enjoy them, but every episode I looked at, I'm like, is it? I don't know. It's okay. Here's my top 10. Let me know what you think. Shuffling papers. Going to edit this out. In no particular order. The pony remark.
Okay.
Why do you think I have the pony remark on there?
Because it reminds you of your Baba.
Absolutely. Yeah. The revenge, which is George and Elaine scheming together.
Oh, slipping her boss and Mickey, yeah?
His boss.
Yeah. She's slipping his boss and Mickey.
So I like that dynamic. The deal. Elaine and Jerry sleep together.
Oh, yeah.
The pen. We saw a bit of it in this clip show, a very small bit of it. I just like the Florida dynamic, the old people. I'm a fan. The parking garage, the Pez dispenser, the opera, the contest, the Junior Mint, and the Hamptons.
That's 10?
That's 10. What are your top 10?
Okay, give me 1 second because...
Okay.
Vamp for 20 seconds.
Oh my god, I'm not prepared for this.
Yeah, no worries.
So, I don't have information like when this episode aired. Do you? Well, okay.
That's not vamping for me. I ask you to vamp for me, you immediately ask me a question and take me away from doing what I'm doing.
In the clip show, Elaine is trying to dress the guy who's staying in her apartment. And then she's going to drive across town. And there's that great scene when she comes back to Jerry's apartment. And her hair is all in her face. And I think she's in her pajamas. And it's like peak Elaine emoting. But I really like that scene because I must have paused it and like freeze framed that whole thing. Because her room was full of so much junk.
So much crap on the walls.
Yeah. The set deck people just really had a field day. And I loved it. All the weird posters and like a lot of circusy stuff in her room, and tried to figure out what book she had. It was wild. And you're crossing things out. What are you doing?
I will explain when I'm done. Let me do it.
You're doing that Charlie from It's Always Sunny meme with the stuff on the bulletin board and the strings. That's you right now. Right now, Jerry's talking to his date. She didn't like his act. I can't be with someone if I don't respect what they do. You're a cashier. Oh, and this is the one where he doesn't know her name and guesses Mulva.
That's pretty classic.
When he said it at the end, I didn't get it right away.
It took me, I mean, as a 13-year-old, it
Yeah.
probably took me, I don't know,
Another 10 years.
9 years until
Oh, they're real and they're spectacular and they're leaving. She can't believe Jerry sent a woman into the sauna to grab her. Sidra, that was her name. That was the episode with Saul Bass, who they thought maybe was Salman Rushdie, using a nom de plume. I guess that was a good episode. I didn't pick that one, did I? I didn't. But I guess I did choose the Hamptons because it's an iconic episode and it has a lot of catchphrases. But I was also grasping for a 10th one to pick on my list.
So you asked about this episode. It was written by Peter Melman. It was directed by Andy Ackerman, and it aired on February 2nd, 1995 as the 100th and 101th episode. It got a relatively high US viewers. 34 million people tuned in to watch this clip show.
That's crazy to me.
33.4 million tuned in the week before to watch the Scofflaw, and 32.9 million tuned in to watch next week's episode.
Oh.
The Beard. Was this the highest watched episode? This
Did it air?
Oh no. The Switch and the Label Maker hit 36 million viewers.
When did it come out again? This one?
February 2nd, 1995.
That wouldn't have been like Super Bowl time, would it? I'm putting you on the spot, but like mid-January, right? Is the Super Bowl maybe February?
Around then, Super Bowl.
It's also
29.
The middle of February. Nothing to do. Of course, you're going to watch TV.
It was Super Bowl 29 was January 29th, 1995. So this was 3 days after the Super Bowl.
Okay. So, what are your top 10, which you've just changed completely?
I did not change any of them at all.
Okay.
What I had done is I had sat down to go through the list, and I found it really difficult looking at the episode titles. And I mentioned this to you, and you told me exactly what you shared with the viewers, is that you went to the Instagram feed, and, that helped you. And I do agree that helped me. However, in the Instagram feed, you just put the episode number. You don't always put the episode title. So for some in my list, I wrote down things like Mango. Obviously, Mango is not the episode title.
Yes, it is.
That's a different. No.
Oh, that's a different. The Mango?
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Just keep going.
Okay. Anyways.
Well, I had.
Oh, yeah.
I had the Instagram and I had the episode list and then go in order. So I was.
You cross-referenced things? I had to look at two things at once?
Oh, my God.
I can barely look at one thing at once.
Now we're talking about ambition on the clip show. George is looking.
OBS Studio reconnection successful. But don't worry, we're recording everything.
I think we're back, folks. Are we back? Derek was just saying how sometimes our numbering system matches up with Seinfeld scripts and sometimes it doesn't, because we, depending on how we feel, we sometimes treat a double episode as a single for us. Also, we want to not record over the holidays and stuff, so we throw in some bonuses. So, okay, we're getting to your top 10.
So in no particular order, in the first 100 episodes of Seinfeld, the Chinese food restaurant.
I knew you were going to put that on there.
I could not, in good conscience, leave. The library. Another classic episode. I think maybe like Mr. Bookman's monologue in that episode might be one of the best moments in, the early seasons by far.
I think, sorry to interrupt you, I hope I still have the raw audio of you recording that monologue. Because I'm not exaggerating when I say you recorded it 30 times.
One strives for perfection.
So
if there's anything we do on this podcast.
So I was sick and you're like,
strive for
I'm
perfection.
I'm gonna do a bonus episode. I'll record it. You can lay in bed, you can edit it, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, great. That's wonderful. I'm laying in bed. I'm listening to the audio that you recorded on your own, and you do the monologue, and then you do it again. And I, okay, you fumbled a word, so you start again, and you do it again. And then I'm like, oh, that one was pretty good. And I look at the time that's left, and I'm like, what else did he talk about? No, you did it again, and you did it again. Sorry, go on.
If I could continue my top 10 favorite or top 10 Seinfeld episodes.
Go.
Number 4. Where did I finish?
You were talking about the library.
Number 3, the parking garage. Number 4, the bubble boy.
Stop for a second. I think we're dropped again. Come on, YouTube. Come on, OBS. Error.
Did you decrease the bitrate?
I did what YouTube said to do.
Tuesday has no feel. Monday has a feel. Friday has a feel. Sunday has a feel. I feel Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, shut up, the both of you.
That's a really good bit right there. Totally not related to the story.
You double dipped a chip? Took a bite. You dipped again. So it's like putting your whole mouth right in the dip. Look, from now on, when you take a chip, you take one dip and end it. Oh, we're still online, we're being told.
Oh, okay. And maybe we're just buffering. I don't know. Usually people have people to do this part. Sorry, go ahead. Your top 10.
One, two, three, four. Number 5, the contest.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, the junior mint.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, the mango.
It moved.
Number 8. That isn't right.
You can't read your writing?
No, the episode. I wrote down the wrong episode because of the number thing. It changed.
Oh my god.
The Hamptons? What was the episode they go to? The baby? The shrinkage?
The Hamptons.
The Hamptons.
I really thought you were going to say the Hamptons? What is that episode they go to the Hamptons?
And then there was an episode. What's the one where Mr. Pitt eats candy bars? I wrote down candy bars. I wrote down episode 87. Oh, the big salad?
That's the same one?
I think so.
Oh.
And then I wrote down the label maker.
Wow. That was like 2 episodes ago.
It was like 2 episodes ago. I also, I didn't want to, I distributed it. I was trying to, I don't know.
I
spent
I
to be fair
2
to all
minutes.
Of my favorite episodes.
I spent less than 2 minutes making this list.
All Seinfeld episodes are created equal.
They aren't, though.
So I did have some that I wrote down and then had to trim from the list.
Okay.
I don't know what they're called.
Oh, God.
I wrote down phone sex, pirate shirt, and gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Those are just lines.
Yeah, but it's like that's what the episode was about.
Okay.
I think like the iconicness of the gay, not that there's anything wrong with that. The puffy shirt, because it was also fairly iconic. And then the phone sex one where Jerry is dating the phone sex operator and Kramer's like, because that's kind of burned into my memory as a
child.
13-year-old boy.
So speaking of iconic, this is the
Oh,
Zapruder film
Zapruder
of
film.
Keith Hernandez.
Man, my grade 12 or OAC physics class where we had to like dive deep into the JFK.
Really?
I talked about this on the
I know you
podcast.
did, but I'm still kind of in shock. Your teacher
you know-
basically had you follow a conspiracy theory.
You know, our best man at our wedding made a joke reference to JFK,
Yes.
the movie starring Kevin Costner.
At our wedding.
I thought it was hilarious.
I agree. It was gold. But I mean, are you in your grade 12 physics class? Are you holding a golf club, following the bullet?
The presentations we were given.
Following the path of the bullet.
Maybe Jerry Seinfeld had Mr. Mahosevic as his physics teacher.
I didn't. I had Mr. Wong.
He came into our high school like, I think maybe when I was in grade 12 was like his first year, and then I had him like grade 12 in OAC, and then he was.
Okay. Did you have to build roller coasters?
Nope.
Oh, I really like that. I've probably complained about it on the podcast because you had to build a roller coaster for a ball bearing, and the criterion was you got one try to run the ball through your roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
And ours made it through the whole thing on one try, made it to the end. And it was like, it had loop-de-loops, like it was complicated. And then these other guys in the class. So my partner and I, what?
Can I pause you for 1 second? So I am listening, but in my mind, I don't know why, but I assumed that everybody had the same roller coaster, and then I was like, they had to take their ball bearing, and I was like, wait, how are you designing a different ball bearing?
Okay. How'd you do in physics?
Quite well.
No.
So you designed the roller coaster?
Yes.
Okay.
We designed and fabricated a roller coaster out of wood, wire.
Who designed the ball bearing?
The game Mousetrap.
Oh, okay.
We took it from Mousetrap.
Were you allowed to pick what your
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, you can just game the system that way.
So these guys, they used a mouse tracker ball. So that's a lot bigger than like a mouse, like a Mousetrap ball. Although both related to mice. And their roller coaster was made out of, I believe, copper tubing.
Okay.
It was beautiful. It was huge.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
And they got like 8 tries to get that ball through. And then they won. Sons
of bitches.
Hey!
That's sons of guns. YouTube only gets mad if you swear within the first 5 minutes of your stream or something, right?
Then we're golden because we didn't do anything in the first 5 minutes.
True.
It was all to maintain the integrity of the stream and the podcast and not get booted by YouTube.
They don't boot you. They just mark it explicit and don't put it on YouTube Kids, right?
This podcast is not on...
And they demonetize you?
Oh, maybe, but we don't make any money anyway. You have to select every time you publish on YouTube. Is this made for kids? Yes, no.
Yeah.
So, we'll never be on YouTube Kids.
Thank goodness.
Even though we keep it clean.
For the most part.
For the most part. We did say penis 12 times one episode.
It's merely a appendage on a man's body.
So, okay, where are we in this clip show?
This is Elaine is revealing that she faked it with Jerry. This was a good scene.
George orders
you
cake.
You faked with me? Yes. You faked with me.
Yes.
You know, you faked it.
I faked it.
The whole thing, the whole production. It was all an act.
Not bad, huh?
What about the breathing, the panting, the moaning, the screaming?
Fake, 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 fake. So we're just reading the captions now. I had other things to talk about. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So I think I'm going to do corrections during this clip show
Go
because it's too hard to follow. They're too fast and they don't say what episode it's from.
Although right now is a really great scene. Chicken salad.
The opposite.
Toasted. Side of potato salad. And a cup of tea.
Haha. I also remember this one being where Elaine's hair starts to look different. She like blow dries it out. It's not as curly.
Yeah.
Salmon swim against the current. Tuna swim with it.
Good for the tuna.
Okay, so in the last episode, which now I forget what it was.
Wait, what episode is this? The opposite?
The opposite.
Oh, this has to be on the list. I gotta admit.
Oh no! You had your chance.
God damn it. I didn't laminate it though.
I guess. I mean, we gotta bust out that laminator. Haven't been used in months. I got nothing important going on. The last episode, Scofflaw, should have been called the toupee. We were talking about toupees.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I did a lot of research, and I'm getting a lot of weird targeted ads now. But I couldn't find anything about magnet toupees.
You couldn't find
No.
it? Really?
No, I even searched like surgical magnet implant toupee hair system. Like, I've seen it.
You have to start searching in Turkish.
I was seeing a lot of like reels that had like Korean and Japanese captions in them for the magnet toupees, but I could not find them on English internet.
Oh.
So maybe you can't get it here.
We can order Chinese food and ask the delivery guy.
Oh no. Okay, they're doing catchphrases now. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. Anyways.
I wish we had some snacks. No, that would have been terrible for the audio.
Although we did put out
What's-
episodes
We
with
have
great food.
specific times where we eat on mic. All right, so here's a little bit of toupee facts for you.
Toupee corner.
Toupee talk. They're called hair systems, not toupees. So the base of it, the part that's next to your head, can be lace or silicone. And they are often glued or taped on. They cost about $300, but last only about 3 months because you wash and style them and they fall apart. So you were kind of like, why wouldn't you just get plugs? But way more affordable in the short term, I guess, to get a toupee. You have to give attention to the front of it about every 3 days because that's what people see. And so usually you'll have like a style that goes like forward and back to hide the knots in the lace. You know, like your natural hair does. It goes forward and you like style it back. So you wouldn't have like the ski jump look. And so like the tape on these things can last 3 weeks. If you wash your hair in warm water or hot water. If you get cold water on it, the adhesive will fail.
Oh.
So if a man suspiciously won't go swimming, maybe it's because he has a toupee.
Or he wants to avoid shrinkage.
That's such good timing.
Perhaps he could chew gum because it warms him up.
And so interestingly, more about hair stuff. So hair transplants used to literally be plugs. They'd take a dermal punch of like the hair area, punch out a hole in the front and like plant it like a potato in the front of your head.
Yeah.
And now it's like individual hairs.
It's like sewing hair into your scalp.
Yeah. It's like needle, injection. But in between, they used to do strips. So they would do like from the back of your head,
Jesus.
like a line of hair, and then sew it into the front of your head. It looked bad.
Man, we're just butchers.
So I tried to find some prices. Toupee about $300 US. Depending on how much you get done for a hair transplant, $900 to $10,000.
Wow.
So I mean, toupees. You just slap them on. You don't have to do anything for 3 weeks. You get tired of it or it falls apart, you get a new one.
You just like switch up your hair
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
change the style, color.
Suspicious.
Blonde hair.
So we also talked about House of Cards, and you said that you couldn't watch that show anymore once Kevin Spacey threw a baseball.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to find it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through. Now, talk about a show that can't name its episodes. House of Cards is just episode 1, episode 2, or chapter 1 or something. Yeah. So I went on Wikipedia and I'm searching baseball. Baseball is never mentioned. I'm like, pitch? Okay. Pitch is on there, so I found it. One thing was he doesn't throw the ball in the game because the lights go out.
Okay.
Do you remember that part? And
Nope.
he gets rushed out of the...
I remember him in it. So I walked in on you watching House of Cards.
Which
And
I've never seen.
And I remember the scene that you were watching where
Right.
he's like in his courtyard
Yes.
preparing
Yes.
with his
Assistant or something?
his Secret Service guy.
Okay. So when he's practicing, he doesn't move his legs at all.
Mm-mm.
He's firmly planted. Those
And-
legs don't move.
And
And his upper body, his arm doesn't go behind him, past like his torso.
yeah, he's standing like perpendicular
Yeah.
to how he's throwing. He doesn't like have a staggered stance at all. It's like feet shoulder width apart.
Yep.
Face your
Dead on.
opponent.
Lift your arm to your shoulder, to your ear, and fling it. But here's a fun fact. Kevin Spacey actually threw out the first pitch at an Orioles game.
Oh, did it look good?
Nope. Did not move his lower body at all. It was like that's how he throws. It was a fan video from the stands.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't actually see whether the ball made it or not.
There are some terrible first pitches that people do. Like, have you ever seen, I think it's 50 Cent throwing the first pitch?
So
We'll splice it into the video next week.
sure.
Or you can look at it and tell me. He misses the plate by, I don't know, 20 feet.
To the side or in
yeah.
front? Oh. Maybe it slipped out of his hand, bops him on the head.
It could.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have the remote for this episode? Do we know how much longer we have? How long have we been talking? What time is it? Where are we?
I don't know. When did we start talking? How do I do this without pausing it? This is great.
Good
This
question.
is great radio. Oh, you paused it. Oh, we're like 6 minutes from the end.
Alrighty, Rue.
I was in the middle of a thought. Okay, so for some reason you're throwing out the first pitch at
I am?
the Sky Dome.
When?
Surprise!
Oh,
I'm
this is a hypothetical?
yeah.
I thought you were announcing something.
Not even the Sky Dome. You're throwing out the first pitch at RGTC, where the Ottawa Titans. We just saw them. Fat Cats Champions, where they play,
Mhm.
and there's a solid 1,000 people watching you.
Mhm.
You're telling me you're going to throw a beautiful pitch right into the glove?
I'm going to stand on the mound, and they don't even stand on the mound.
No, they stand in front of the mound.
They stand closer, and I'm not gonna I'm gonna throw it. And the guy's gonna be at the plate, and he's not gonna like move.
You're not gonna try and put some heat on it?
No, I'm not gonna like wave him down and like try to get over the plate. You're just all you're looking for in that is like
Ball reaches.
ball
plate.
reaches player. Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's the pony remark. My sister had pony. My cousin had pony. So, what's wrong with that? He was a beautiful pony, and I loved him. Oh my god, it's so Baba.
Did I include that woman in the guest stars? Was she in anything else? Was she just like somebody's grandma that was at the studio?
You're asking me to go back 2 years in my mind. That was a really early episode.
Quite.
So, I mean, we're not wrapping it up right now, but like, who figures an immigrant's gonna have a pony? I just love everybody staring at Jerry as he digs himself a deeper hole. I should share the picture of my grandfather with a pony. That's framed in my cousin's room that we stayed in last weekend.
Sure.
There's also other people in that picture, and I'm really curious to know who they are.
Did they have ponies?
No.
Do you have a pony?
You have a friend?
When will you have a pony?
Oh, it's the junior mint.
I think if I had to say, like, in my mind, it's just it's so much a part of me and my Seinfeld fandom. Number 1 episode, the junior mint.
I like the junior mint because of the guy's weird triangles.
Sure, yeah. Maybe you should paint some weird triangles.
Hair plugs. Keep the comments to the YouTube. I can't be managing 3 monitors and my phone.
We need somebody to man the lines for us. We need a producer to work with the levels.
We need a babysitter to put our kid to bed on time.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Why'd she choose today to like be wide awake and want to talk about life?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Long time. Oh, the marine biologist.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
That was pretty early too, right? I feel like maybe
season 4.
Really? C was angry that day, my friends.
Season 3? Season 4.
I feel like with the multitasking, you see how successful we are at that. I had everything set up. I did a test run earlier today, and this is where we find ourselves.
You didn't listen to the audio when you did a test run, did you?
I listened to it after.
Huh.
I sounded fine.
Huh.
But, I mean, this is inside baseball, but when I edit the podcast, it is quiet. And then I run it through filters to like louden it for publishing.
Was that the right usage of the word inside baseball?
I'm giving you behind the scenes facts about
Yeah, I think that's what you're looking for.
Didn't I say it right?
Well, inside baseball is like only people that are like in the podcasting world would understand this.
Yeah.
That's not you're sharing it outside. That would be like a problem that everybody deals with, and it's like that's strictly a thing that we deal with. I don't think you're using that term correctly.
That's why I gave it the caveat that it's inside baseball.
Apparently, we're going to end this 100th episode with a fight. Is what we're going to do.
What's going on? Oh, there's.
I think
still
they ended
marine
with that one.
biologist.
Yeah. Oh no, they don't.
Oh no! Now they're wrapping it up, talking about pitching the show again. And that is nope. It's parking garage. That's the Ford LTD.
Yeah, you can see Jason Alexander start to laugh when the car won't start. Yeah, you can see.
Oh,
you just see him laughing
turn
there?
away. Yeah. And that's it.
Because they were supposed to start the car and drive away.
Huh. Nope, that's not it.
Seinfeld 4.
Hunan balcony.
When's the last time you had really good Chinese food?
We ordered from a place here that was really spicy.
Oh, yeah, Chili
and it
Chili's.
Was delicious.
Yeah,
and we've never ordered from there again.
Well, because we can't, because we have a child that we need to feed whenever we eat.
I remember some eggplant dish. Oh, man, that was good.
The eggplant and the mapo tofu. Episode 100, brought to you by Chili Chili's. Chili Chili's, available on Uber Eats.
Tell him Close Talkers sent you. That'll mess him up.
Use Close Talkers for discount code. It won't do anything, but
You could try.
do you think if we get enough people to put in Close Talkers as a discount code, somebody will contact us and be like,
What are you doing?
yeah.
Sure, let's try it. Are you ordering from them right now?
No, I'm not ordering from them right now.
You're just looking at Instagram.
I was going to give a shout out to my friend's watch company.
Oh.
So if you'd like to support a local bespoke watchmaker, Near North Watch Co., all one word, on Instagram.
They're really cool.
He'll make you a watch.
All custom.
A couple of listeners I thought would be interested in it. You know, he's like in the $300 to $500 price range.
They're diving watches.
Diving watches, yeah.
Does he want to sponsor the podcast?
I'm just gonna give you a shout out.
Mutual benefit. So what's on for next week?
I don't know. You usually handle that.
Oh shit, I do. I mean,
Oh. Now we're canceled.
I don't know. Oh my god. Will there be a next week? We're both Googling it.
No,
Okay.
I have it right here.
Okay.
The Beard.
The Beard. What's it about?
No idea.
Well,
I think Elaine plays the Beard for a...
oh, that kind of beard.
Yeah.
Well,
It's been a good 100 episodes.
here's to 100 more.
Here's to 100 more. Bye.
Bye.